Today's mission is to find a carp. Wow, I just took off my camera. Alright, let's get this back in order. Alright, my mission today is to find a carp. Got this handy dandy snakehead gaff, what I use to kill snakeheads. Got a little GoPro on it. Go down. I was here this morning actually because I didn't have school this morning, so I went down here and tried to catch some trout and bass or whatever. But if the water clarity is very, very bad and there's a lot of current, so I fished upstream, caught like a little chub, and it was pouring rain, so the stream's rushing right now. So I was fishing where I usually fish, and I saw some fish moving across the bank, so I walked over to look at them. A bunch of carp that big, so I'm gonna go over and see if I can harvest one, try to eat it, do a little catch, clean, cook if I get them, and I guess we'll see. I tried snap. Water is starting to clear up very nice. Maybe I should have brought some actual gear, but I got my waders on, as you can probably tell. Water's probably in the mid 60s, and I'm just gonna walk across. I'm gonna walk pretty slow because they could be hiding. They're hiding from the current is what they're doing, so there could be some hanging around over here. I walked up on this part earlier today. I'm just gonna walk very slowly, not trying to stir up much mud. And they're back over there, so I'm gonna, yeah, there's still my tracks here from a couple hours ago, so hop up here, turn this GoPro on, and pray that they're still here. Oh yeah, they're here, boy. They're across the creek right there. So what I'm gonna need to do, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, there's 4 of them. They're just sitting there. They're right there. So what I'm going to do is hop right across, walk down towards here. This is actually a very nice creek. It runs behind my house. So I'm going to walk across, be as stealthy as possible. Try not to fall. Walk across here. Is this camera filming? Video. Start filming on this GoPro. Walk over here. Gotta be very stealthy when I'm getting these fish, so they're sitting right over here. I sneak over here. I don't want to get a big female. It's a got him! There we go. Got him. Yes. Carp. Come on, man. Work with me, buddy. Work with me. Lip them. These guys are so muscular. This is a smaller one. A few pounds, probably like 5 or 7 pounds. 5 or 7. There we go, guys. Look at that. Gosh, I think Mr. Carpol is gonna make the trip home with us, but I really need to kill him. So what I'm gonna do is take this big rock. This is probably the second most humane way you can kill a carp, other than ikijimi, which is where you hit him, which is where you get him in the eye. But you're just gonna take your clubbing rock, it's a good rock for it, and just say good night to him. Nighty night, buddy. Sorry I gotta do this to you. Thank you for your service. You know what? And then boom, he's dead. Couple clubs to the head, knocks him out. Boom, dead. So we're gonna bring Mr. Carp back home and either use him for fertilizer or make some fish cakes out of him. So I'm just gonna wash them off a little. And you know what? Maybe I'll give them to my neighbors if I don't like them. My neighbors like fish. There we go. Success. There's a bunch of carp in this, so I'm not really depleting the population, but it looks like a murder scene here. But it's all good. We're getting carp cakes for dinner, buddy. I'm gonna take them home and clean them and see what we can do. There's some crazy stuff out here. Yep, there's a baby fawn sleeping right here. I don't want to wake her up, him or her. So I'm just gonna walk right over here. That's so crazy. It's a little baby fawn. All right, you never know what you're gonna see out here. It's the next day, next evening. So about that carp. So I'll just give you a play-by-play. So, you know, I gaffed him I kind of regretted yapping. I'm like, man, I'm never gonna eat this fish. So you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna eat this fish. I'm gonna give it a fair try. So I get home. I throw all my stuff in the garage. I have a fillet knife sitting on my kayak from when I cleaned crappie, like a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh man, this fish has really tough skin. I should probably go get a serrated knife to really saw through it. But I'm like, nah, I'm lazy. I'm just gonna run down to the woods real quick. What I'm gonna do is just gut him, gill him, and then throw his body in some cold salt water just to bring the flesh temperature down, make it a little bit easier to clean. So I walk down to my woods, and you know, in the crappie video, I think I'm gonna upload that. If not, disregard what I'm saying. But in the crappie video, when I'm cleaning him, you know how I squat. So I'm fine. I just cut through all his thick skin. So I cut through that. There's a bone. So just imagine me kneeling down. I can't do it right now, but I'm kneeling down, trying to cut in there, and then all of a sudden, the knife. I cut through the bone. Knife, literally, pretend this is my knee. Knife goes right into my knee, slices a nice gash into it, and I'm like, shoot. For a minute, I'm like, oh my god, I'm so lucky it didn't make anything. But then I'm like, oh god, that's a big cut. So I book it up the hill, and the hill is only probably like 10 yards, so it's not very far. And I just go sit in the garage, and I call my mom, and then she's like, you need to go to the emergency room. And I'm like, shoot. And for some reason, I have this fear of emergency rooms, and so I start panicking, and I'm not one to panic. If you watch my videos, I'm pretty easygoing. I don't usually panic, but I was panicking. And then I feel like at the emergency room they told me like the vagus nerve or something. Once you get that triggered, you can faint from fear. So I was literally this close to passing out. I remember just trying to talk, drink water, and just stare. I had a Billfish Inc. sticker on my kayak. I'm just staring at that I am Billfish sticker. I'm like, come on, stay up, dude. You can do it. So then I finally come back to it. My ears are still kind of ringing, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna accept it. I need to go to the emergency room. So go to the emergency room. They check me in. It's not busy at all. And then head back, and they're like, oh yeah, you're gonna need some stitches. So I go back, and the guy's like, okay, let me clean it. So the most painful part of that whole experience of cutting it to getting my stitches was probably when he dumped iodine on it. Like, I don't know if you can tell, all these little cuts on my fingers I get from like wiring fish, pulling drag on braid and stuff. I get that all the time, so I dump iodine on those just to heal them quick. These birds are pretty loud. But so it's a big open wound. I'll show you a picture right now. The wound's about an inch long, not very wide, and it's about, I don't know, half a centimeter deep. So he dumps a bunch of water on it, then he just pours a bunch of iodine on it, which did not feel too good. That's probably one of the most extreme pains I've felt in a while. And then he does that a couple times, then he takes and flushes it out. So he takes a syringe and just sprays it with water, which that made it bleed some, and that wasn't too settling. And then the lady came in, shot me up with some Novocaine, gave me 6 stitches. You see that picture right now. And then I was out and on my merry way. So I'm using crutches right now. I probably don't need them, but I just don't want to deal with stairs at school, so I got the little golden ticket to the elevator, so I'm going to be using that. But the carp has just been planted in my mother's garden. The carp are great fertilizer, so the fish should not go to waste. And everyone I say is carp are trash fish. And I don't know what I was thinking, killing it and eating it. I just wanted to try it. I've seen some stuff on it, and thought it might be cool to try. But I was this close not to go into the trout stream that morning. I'm like, why not? And then I saw him, and then I just got all excited about him. So that's a mistake, and it sucks because today is Wednesday. I just took an exam today. I think I'm done with the exams, but I still have a few tests. It's May 22nd, and I missed the bass spawn, guys. Like, I missed the spawn completely. Between going to Florida last weekend, which you probably saw that video by now, and being so jammed up with exams and stuff, I missed the spawn, and I'm pretty upset about that. But what can you do? Summer fishing is right around the corner. So, yeah, it's about all. What I was saying was Memorial Day is this weekend, and weather's going to be nice, and I'm not going to be able to kayak because it's 7-10 days, so it's going to be around June 1st, June 2nd when I get these bad boys off. And let's take this right here. You can see I just got it all bandaged up, and the reason I'm using crutches is because the it's right like above my knee, so it's kind of hard to bend. I haven't bent my leg all day, so I'm gonna stop talking and I think that was a little sign that I should not have killed that carp. That carp got the last laugh for sure. Karma hit me square in the back, and I'm never gonna do that again. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I think I just hit 430, which is great. I love to keep growing. I'm probably gonna be coming out with some shirts with the Pro Angler on them. They're gonna be cool. It's gonna have a bunch of rods and riggers, and it's gonna be cool. So I'm probably gonna have that up within the next couple months. I'm gonna work with Outrigger Yacht Imaging to get that all set up. So, as always, thank you so much for watching, and watch your legs when you're cleaning fish.